There's a baby sleeping over there, so we're gonna do the whole episode like this today. And welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X! No, we're not gonna do a whole episode like that. There was a baby here a little while ago, that's why I thought to do that. But yeah, that would be extremely annoying. Last time, we defeated Lady Yunalesca, and we basically put an end to all the traditions that they had set up with that. No more Final Aeon. With that being said, we can now leave out of the area. The reason why I cut that off at the end there is because I really wanted to get a chance to talk about what we did there with, what was it? We can't activate this yet, unfortunately. I wanted to talk about the whole Orin being dead situation. Now, I don't believe it works this way. I think we have to go do a scene first. Yeah, they won't let us do it yet. But there's another step to the puzzle here that does get us an item. And we want to pick that up pretty much at our next convenience. So we'll be doing that. But yeah, the story's pretty much come to a head now. We've run out of things to do. We've done exactly what we were going to do and then screwed it all up. The reason why I'm not moving, I don't think it really matters. Do you have to run? Yeah, I guess you have to run a little bit, but it's a nice merger scene like we saw a lot of in Star Ocean 2. And all of a sudden he's on land. He's been in the ocean the whole game.
Dad? I know. The final summoning's gone. But I'll think of something. Just give me a little more time.
Oh no, he is in the water. Maybe? Is he in the water? It's hard to tell. Man, I can't catch a break today. I wanted to start recording 2 hours ago. My sister showed up with the her spawn. My affectionate term for her little her children there. They basically are demon spawn. And I was like, okay, I got the rest of the day to myself. Now my brother just shows up. Oh well. Hopefully he won't cut the grass today. We'll put it that way. Now what?
Aren't we the happy-looking bunch?
Pretty much.
Frana! Frana!
Where? That all you can say? Why don't you think of something?
Seems to be everybody's plan at this point. We'll think of something. Wait a minute.
Well,
this isn't going to work, is it?
any good ideas?
Of course not. This is a Final Fantasy game.
Help us.
Nobody has a good
What
idea.
do we know? Sin is Jet. Thus you have a link, a bond with Sin.
Okay.
That may be our key.
So, what do we do?
We think and we wait.
Now, I don't know what...
Two things I'm bad at.
Yeah. I don't know if Orin has a plan at this point, but it goes with what I've been saying about Orin all game long. He tries to, help people make the choice that he believes is right, but will allow Yuna to make the final call, even if it doesn't seem like he's going to do that at the onset of his suggestion. In this case, he comes across as the character who's saying, okay, you guys, this is still your story. I already had my story. I'm just here to help you guys along. So you guys really need to think about a way to finish this. Probably because he's already one of the dead, and it needs to be someone, one of the living who fixes this problem. Yuna, speak to your uncle. Sid turns around. And this is one of the funniest scenes in the entire game. Not intentionally, it's just... when you look at Sid's face, it looks a lot more like he's sad now. In the original, it still looks really ridiculous, but in the original, it looked way worse. That actually leads me into another point that I haven't really talked about too much, and that's the faces of the sprites in this game. Now, the faces of the sprites have been somewhat interesting in the remasters, and they look a little bit different. Sometimes the sprites almost look less lifelike in the facial structure because of how they've remastered it. When I first played the game, I didn't really care too much for the HD remakes, but I've gotten over it, after, even after, like, say the first 10 hours or so, you're just kind of used to it, and it doesn't really make a big deal.
We need to sit and think this through. There has to be a way.
Of course there has to be a way. They haven't thought of it in 1,000 years, but we'll figure it out. Don't you worry.
Still thinking.
All right. And can I talk to Sid?
We'll wait till you think of a plan. Get that noggin working.
In Titus's case, I think we're screwed.
So much for the final A on solving everything.
I think everyone just has
So much for
one
the
line of dialogue at this point. What's up, Warren?
Rush this and we'll lose everything. We need to plan carefully.
Let me guess, we're going to make use of the first idea somebody comes up with, even if it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
May I help you?
Sure thing, buddy. Now, I believe at this point in the game, everyone has a new inventory, and everyone has new items so that we can buy at pretty much every single town along the way, and every little shop.
Thank you.
So I'm not going to buy anything quite yet, but there's definitely some stuff that we could buy, and I will go over some of the places where we can get some of the more useful things. Because not only are some of them just flat out better, but a lot of them are kind of unique that we wouldn't really have an access to buying anything like that. You're looking for revenge. Yeah, there's a good point. Note that we only have one more Albed book to go, so we can pretty much understand everything anyone's saying.
I'm no good. At all.
What are you talking about?
All this time I've been thinking about how to defeat sin. But beyond the teachings of Yevon, I know nothing.
So it seems.
I'm sorry.
Yuna, no apologies.
But
Apology is running. Yuna never run away.
thank you, Kamari.
So, Kamari, you got any good ideas?
Yevon's teachings.
The teachings won't help us fight sin.
No answer in the teachings. Answers lie outside.
Fair.
Must know both sides to find answer.
That makes
Both sides.
sense.
Micah knows much. Find him, make him talk.
That doesn't
That's it!
really
Kamari,
make sense.
You rock!
Like, it's a good idea to find, Micah and ask him about stuff, because he seems to know more than we do. But at the same time, if he says we need to look outside of Yevon and then suggests we go talk to the leader of Yevon, it doesn't really go together. But that's the line you need in order to... Actually, do they have any other lines of dialogue? Oh.
To Bavel, then.
Oh, there are more lines of dialogue.
Through the front door. You worried?
I'll be fine. We can't stop now.
Ain't no getting off this train we on.
Kimari doubts Micah welcomes us.
Yeah, probably not.
He'll have to run pretty fast to beat this airship.
We cannot chase if we cannot see.
Good point.
Maybe we'll find...
Alright, you already said basically that. But yeah, you need to go and get the dialogue. I don't know if you need to get both those scenes. In fact, I don't even know if I've ever seen that secondary scene. I just go talk to them once and I will run away. I may have seen it the first time I played, because like the first time you play a video game, you're always like talking to everyone like 8 times, or at least I am, just because I always want to learn as much as I can and never want to miss dialogue or cutscenes or anything like that.
And we'll...
Alright, shut up. And I don't have to do it as much
Hey guys,
now.
I just had a great idea.
It was my idea. Let me tell them.
It's like this, yeah?
I just thought...
The hymn's the key.
Ah!
Ruins it for the children.
The hymn?
Sir Jack likes the hymn of the faith, correct?
Yeah?
That's why he was listening to it in Macalania.
Sin, violence incarnate, listening peacefully.
I know it's your old man, and I don't mean no disrespect, but
No, it's fine. I've gotten used to it.
Let me say it. If we attack Sin head-on, we've little chance of winning. However, if he hears the hymn of the faith, he will become docile.
yeah, and that's when we make our move. Might be against the rules and all, but who's keeping track, yeah?
Thank God Walk is not a jackass
Yeah.
anymore. Still an
It
idiot,
could really work.
but not a jackass.
Yeah. Yeah. It's worth a try.
This is our plan. We're going to sing to the final boss, and that's supposed to help things. This is our plan. Seriously, this is our plan. Oh boy.
Let's see what Micah does.
Okay. Let's talk to a few more people. I'm not going to
It
run.
really was my idea. you
Of
know.
course. I'm not going to run all the way back to talk to Yuna and Kamari.
I got a good feeling about this.
Okay, sure.
Well, I guess it's all or nothing.
Cool. There's been a guy down here. I don't think I've ever talked to him. You can't talk to him. That's probably why. Somehow that does not surprise me. I've played 10-2. Oh my.
Well, that sounds like a plan to me.
Alrighty.
Our baby here will take us anywhere we want.
This is true. We could do a whole whack ton of side quests at this point. The way the airship works in this game, you kind of see an overview of the world map. You can input some codes. I believe there are 3 codes that you can input. Yeah, obviously. You can search individual spots and try and find stuff. And you can use a list of pretty much all the areas we've been to before. Now, the high bridge is basically Bavel. I don't know why they call it a high bridge, mainly because I guess you go to that bridge that we ran along to go fight Seymour, and that's the location we go to, not actually inside Bavel. We can, well, the reason why I'm going to go do this now, even though plot reasons, we have access to all these side quests,
Here we go!
is because we actually get access to more side quests just by going here, and it's not really all that long. Luckily, they warp us to the top side, so we don't have to do a whole bunch of extra running. I was talking about something. I don't remember what point I was trying to make, but I talked about it enough anyway.
Man, don't these guys ever give up?
I used to say the same
You
about you.
regret showing your face here. We'll strike you down in the name of Yevon.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so guys...
Can
They want to fight. Let's give them
we
one.
just end these guys now?
Prepare to charge!
2 on 7. Shalinda?
Captain?
Captain?
Yuna is not to be harmed.
What?
She's no traitor. That is an evil rumor spread by the Albed. Mr. Micah himself told me.
Then what are we to do?
Stand down! As she says.
Oh my
What was
lord.
that about evil Albed? I do not understand it myself.
This is where the game gets ridiculous.
Yevon seems to be in a state of confusion. Why, yesterday, they called me out of the blue and made me captain of the guard.
Short on believers?
No doubt.
Yes, the chaos in the temples is worse than I'd imagined. It's horrible. And all the priests do is blame each other. I worry what will become of Yevon. But no! I must be the rock that stands against the swirling tides, right? Lady Yuna, I must tell you, your courage has been a great inspiration to me.
Yeah, that's great, but we came here to see Maester Micah. Is he here?
Yes, I shall arrange an audience. Please wait in the courtroom. Hey! Hey! was all that about the Albed lying and stuff?
Simple. Yuna has become Micah's only hope.
Yep.
Oh... Okay.
Just what
Okay,
does he
sure.
think he can get away with?
Time to teach him some manners.
Yes, let's.
Alright, we're just gonna do lots of talking today.
Why are you here? You must go and defeat Sin quickly.
It's not what you said last time you saw
have
me.
obtained the final Aeon from Yunalesca, have you not?
Well, we did meet her.
We fought and defeated her.
What?
Summoners and Guardians will be sacrificed for the final summoning no more.
You have profaned and subverted a 1,000-year-old tradition.
Tradition doesn't mean it's right.
Fools! Infants! Do you realize what you've done? You've taken away the only means of calming Sin.
Hey, maybe that's not the only way. We think we've got another.
Why? Preposterous! There is no other way!
The Grand Maester running away.
He's been running from death for
Spira has
years.
lost its only hope. Destruction is inevitable. Yu Yevon's spiral of death will consume us all. I have no desire to watch Spira die.
It won't die.
Who is this Yu Yevon guy?
There's a good question at long
Lady
last.
Yunalesca also mentioned him.
Wait, Gramps! Who's Yu Yevon?
He who crafts the souls of the dead into unholy armor. An armor called Sin. Clad in it, Yu Yevon is invincible. And the only thing that could have pierced that armor, you have destroyed. Nothing can stop it now.
So yeah, they said before that the reason why the dead can walk
Disappear on us, will you? Rotten son of a shoe puff.
is because they choose to. They had an attachment to this world.
Where is the Grand Maester?
He
He obviously no longer has
He's
that
not here
attachment.
yet. How long must we wait?
Good ploy.
Odd. I'll go look for His Grace.
Oh,
It's
that
you.
guy.
Come to my room.
Through those trials, I don't want to.
Who you talking to?
Ghosts.
Oh, no one.
How come nobody
I
else
must
can
go
see
the faith.
the faith? Except for Titus and Yuna.
I see.
Well, at least the game's nice to us. They don't make us go through the trials all over again. This is not the case in all of the other temples.
I must thank you for the Aeon.
So what's up?
So, have you found a way to truly defeat Sin?
Well,
I think so.
Well,
The Hymn of the Faith.
we think the Hymn of the Faith might slow Sin down.
perhaps.
You mean it won't work?
A very long time has passed since your father became Sin.
10 years.
He may not be able to hear the hymn anymore.
He's demonstrated otherwise.
I know it's a
throughout the
long
game.
shot, but we gotta try it if there's a chance.
True.
Yes, you must. I'm glad you're doing this. You have a good spirit, truly.
I'm not just a dream, right?
A dream?
It's a long story.
That's
If it works,
not a
what'll
good
you do then?
excuse.
You need more than the hymn.
Well,
Well,
I don't know what happens if you just keep repeating yourself, but if you do
we
those
fight
two,
Yu Yevon.
then things work out.
yes. If you defeat Yu Yevon, it will end. Tell me, What do you know about Yu Yevon?
Nothing!
He's what makes Sin come back.
Sin is his armor. It protects him.
Yu Yevon was once a summoner, long ago. He was peerless. Yet now he lives for one purpose, only to summon. He is neither good nor evil. He is awake, yet he dreams. But maybe not forever.
Yeah, that's right. Because we're ending it.
Yes. Even if you defeat Sin with the final summoning, Yu Yevon will live. Yu Yevon will join with the final Aeon. He will transform it into a new Sin.
Yu Yevon merges with the Aeon.
Then, protected by this new Sin he has created, Yu Yevon continues the summoning.
But what is
For
he
eternity.
summoning?
Huh?
But you know there is no such thing as eternity if you end it, is there?
Uh-huh.
Yu Yevon lives inside Sin. Yuna, listen. When you fight Yu Yevon, we will help you. Promise me you'll summon us. I'm afraid your swords and magic won't be enough.
You think,
Please call us. Promise?
But
Yes.
if when...
But you know, when it is all over, we will wake and our dream will end.
Right.
Our dream will vanish.
Yeah. You've been dreaming a long time, haven't you?
I'm sorry.
I'm grateful.
No doubt. I exist because of you.
About what?
Oh, nothing. Hey, don't make that face. Come on, we're gonna beat Sin. Let's see some cheer, okay?
You're hiding something.
Yep.
I'm not.
Really? You're a bad liar, you know?
It's a trend in this game, don't worry about it. Yeah, so the idea is eventually the dream will end,
I'm afraid the Grand Maester is nowhere to be found.
and that will be the end of Titus
It's
as
okay,
well.
we were just leaving.
Oh, I see.
Hey! Maybe you could help us with the hymn.
Hey, good idea!
It's like... we need you to tell as many people as you can.
For what?
What should I tell them?
A ship in the sky will sing the hymn of the faith. When they hear it, we need everyone to sing along.
Oh, God.
Everyone in Spira.
I'm not sure I
Seriously?
understand.
Our plan.
You don't have to. Just tell everyone.
Our plan is to unite
in
the
the
world
sky
in
We'll
song.
sing the hymn of the faith? So,
Oh
when
my
they hear
God,
it,
this is like
everyone should
what,
sing along,
Power
correct?
Rangers, Sailor Moon,
If they do,
Hell
we
Dragon
might be able
Ball
to defeat
Z.
Sin.
This is the most generic,
Truly.
lame plan I've
Yes.
ever heard. Of course,
That's
I've heard the same
wonderful.
one a dozen times in
You can
this
count on
anime
me. I
and
shall
this
tell
show
all
and
of
that.
Spira.
But that is literally our plan. Unite the world in song. God, if we win, we're going to summon Captain Planet.
I must admit, I was worried at the
I
beginning.
wouldn't be surprised about
You've
that.
done well.
At the beginning, he couldn't even hold his sword.
All those teachings. What were they for?
To prevent change.
We'll be bringing a new calm, one that will last forever.
More
This
lines?
will be a battle unmatched in the 1,000 years since Sin's birth.
True.
Spira without Sin. Why is it so hard to imagine?
After 1,000 years, it would be.
Sorry, I was just thinking. We're still going forward, right?
Yep. Well,
We can think about what will happen after we beat Sin, right? All those teaching.
Okay.
Afterwards, after we defeat Sin, promise you'll stay with Yuna.
Well...
We'll be bringing a new...
Alright. I've forgotten how many lines of dialogue
One
different
more
characters
trial
get.
to pass.
Yeah.
Our
Storyline-wise,
stories
anyway.
will end together.
Oh?
Don't keep Jecht waiting. He never was a patient man.
No, not really.
I must admit.
Okay.
One more.
No, shut up. I just want to get all the lines of dialogue so that we can move on. Oh, right, this one. Yeah, we already heard about that.
There's something I want to say before the fight. I guess I didn't know anything about the Al Bhed. Didn't know anything. Didn't want to listen to anything. I was a big jerk. So, I'm sorry, huh? Please forgive me.
Don't let it bother you. Hey, I'm guilty of hating those darn Yevonites myself. Well, there's a lot of folk in this world. Some of them good, some of them bad. That's all there is to it.
I like the little redemption
When
arc
this is all
we get.
over, we'll help you look for your Xanarkand. A
They've-
Spiro without sin. Hard to imagine, yeah?
Like I said before, you know, all of these people have grown up with Sin being around their entire lives. They don't really know what it's like without him in a long-term setting.
When this is all over.
Okay. They have...
Final showdown with Sheen. I say let's get this show on the road!
Yeah, once you talk to Sid now, he'll open up the menu here. You can target Sin and go there. There are a number of reasons why we don't want to do that yet. One is side quests. Two, if you want to recruit Durin, we got level 3, so now we can board the airship from anywhere in the world, and when we find a save point, so that's good. We can play Blitzball again if we want. But yeah, the reason why, the reason with Durin is once we go to Sin, you know, on the world map there, what we get for a world map in this game, then we won't be able to recruit him anymore. He'll just disappear. I don't really know why, but that's how it works. So I will be doing Blitzball probably before we go towards Sin, maybe after. I haven't really decided yet. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Like I was saying there with the whole Xanarkand thing, finding Titus's Xanarkand, they've kind of talked about it, but there's a little more story to do before we can kind of get into it and I can give my take and my explanation on things. Because the game is kind of vague on a lot of it, and I want to at least clarify it as much as possible, but I'd like to also get most of the information that the game provides before I do that. But anyway, that's pretty much all for today. Next time, we will be doing side quests. And we'll be doing a bunch of them before we move on with the game. So anyway, that's all for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.